Welcome to Mega Talk and still the talk show in boxing. What a fight. Canelo versus Charlo. Canelo came out exactly how I really thought it would be, with a lot of pressure applied and keep that pressure going throughout of the boxing match. Charlo had his moments, but Canelo came out in particular with those hooks, hook to the body. And the reason why I think he was using these hooks was to try and keep Charlo in place, cutting off his escape route so Charlo hasn't got no escape routes. So as Charlo wants to hit and then come out of the way, he's hitting and then going into a hook. So it was very clever by Canelo, but Charlo still had his moments. And remember, it was Undisputed versus Undisputed. So both of them continued, and it was just obvious that the fight became more of a chess match, and it became very repetitive, that Charlo threw a little, but then Canelo was just soaking it up and then just coming back with his power shots. I think that Charlo could have done much better than what he did do, and by round 7, Charlo had been dropped. It was a straight and an upper, and he got dropped. I think from there, really, he was just thinking, you know what, I'm not going to get knocked out here. Went into a bit of survival mode. And, you know, even though his corner was saying, look, you've got to go out there, you've got to throw punches. I think it was round 11 or round 10. His corner was saying, listen, you got to go in there, you got to take it. Canelo's getting tired, he's getting tired. But Canelo was as fresh as a daisy. He wasn't getting tired. And by the end of the fight, it was obvious to see that Saul Canelo Alvarez was still the undisputed middleweight champion of the world. He's now won 60 fights with 2 losses. But what I will say, right, the respect that they showed each other throughout the fight was good. We didn't see no dirty tactics or anything like that. And at the end of the day, Jemell is still undisputed a couple weights lighter. Canelo didn't hurt him that much, so he'll live to fight another day. But to beat Canelo, you've got to be a tremendously good fighter. If you haven't got no power, I think you're going to run into some problems, because you have to have something to stop him coming. Just throwing punches in bunches is nice, but you need something to make him stand back and think, you know something, I can't rush in. So what would happen if he fights Jemell Charlo, who is actually that weight? Let's see. But thank you for listening to Mega Talk, and the fight was a fair fight. Canelo is still undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. Thank you for listening to Mega Talk.